Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm maxi, and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to talk about Crypto.com CRO take a look at Bitcoin, take a look at the entire crypto market cap, as well as the entire traditional market, because we are seeing some turbulence. Are we going down to zero? Are we going to the moon? We're going to talk about that. So without further ado, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's hop into this video. So guys, first things first, we are on day 34 of proposing Crypto.com to market buyback and burn CRO with the percentage of quarterly profits. This is what Binance does with their BNB coin. Every quarter, they take a fifth of their profits, their fifth of their quarterly profits, buy back Binance Smart Chain coin, BNB, and burn it. This will be very, very good for CRO, guys. The CRO fam needs to come together and spread this message. This conversation will get started. Fortune favors the brave, guys. That's what I said on Twitter. Follow me at 333blackc. Let's push this message. I've been in talks with some people in Crypto.com. This conversation will get started, and if we come together, we can actually make this happen, guys. Let's push this message. So let's take a look at the overall crypto market. So right now, Bitcoin is trading at $63,000. Up about 0.29% on the day, but we were at about 66,000 yesterday. We've come down a little bit. Bitcoin dominance is really the key player we need to be looking at right now. 55.55%. When we exclude stablecoins, we're basically at 57.5%. Kind of wavering about a half a percentile, which is nothing to scoff at. It's a big decimal to be swinging. You see a lot of these altcoins getting hurt, and we're going to take a look at CRO because CRO is in pure survival mode right now. It is on the edge of a cliff, and I don't say those words lightly, and I don't like being a big bear, but I'm not going to be a moon boy all the time on the Crypto Report. I want to be transparent with you guys and tell you what I'm seeing. I'm telling you what I'm seeing. We are sitting on the 0.0830 cent level on CRO. If we break below this, we are probably going to head straight down to 6.0688 cents, which I know a lot of you guys don't want to see. I don't want to see that. I'm a CRO bull. I'm trying to push a proposal to make the CRO price go up so that people come to the CRO ecosystem. But price action is price action. The market is scared right now. The Federal Reserve was very dovish, but the FOMC meeting, Jerome Powell, they're usually lagging indicators. They usually are one meeting behind. And, well, the markets are taking a hit. We're going to take a look at that. But when it comes to CRO, we don't want to see a break below this. If we see a daily candle closure breaking below this level here, we still have a little bit of space. We still have a little bit of space when you zoom in here. But if we did test it on a wick, which is scary enough. But if we do come and start to close below this, then I would say, okay, guys, we're probably going to be making our way to this other level here at about 0.069, 0.0688 cents. And if that were to happen, well, we'll talk about that if we break below this level. This is very strong support in my mind, but it's possible we break below it. It is possible. And I will also say, guys, in the spirit of everything selling off, I want to do a giveaway. I'm going to give away $1,000 to somebody that follows me on Instagram at 333blackc. If I can reach 550 followers by 2 Sundays from now, I will give away $1,000 to one of you guys. CRO, Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever currency you want. But I want to give back to you guys. I like giving back, especially when there's pain in the market. So go follow me, 333blackc on Instagram. So let's take a little bit of a deeper look into Bitcoin dominance because this is the chart you want to be paying attention to right now if you want CRO to be going to the moon. Okay, and you want to say, okay, I think CRO's bottomed out. This is total 3. So this is excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, okay, and stablecoins. Right now, we are trading and spilling over and making our way down to this level here at about $557 billion, okay? If we reach that level, there's going to be big pain in the market. And I do think that the way that we're setting up here, we're probably going to be making our way there. We really are, because the markets are very, very panicky. They're very finicky right now. We've been chopping for a significant amount of time on Bitcoin for almost 6 months, guys. Almost 6 months. August is usually a bearish month, so I really do expect that The altcoins are probably going to get hurt. Even if Bitcoin decides to make its way back to the upside, until we come a little bit further down here, Bitcoin dominance is going to be king. It's going to be absorbing that liquidity on the altcoins. The altcoins are going to see pain. That's in my opinion, guys. And the charts are saying it too. So we're going to be paying close attention to that. When you look over at Bitcoin as well, you can see where we're sitting at here. I mean, the weekly looks all right. The weekly is like the only chart on Bitcoin right now where I'm saying, okay, well, it's not all over. Okay, we're not going to be going down to $30,000, and I'm not going to call for some ridiculous bearish price targets. And I will say the sentiment right now is extremely bearish because a lot of people are uncertain. And also on top of that, they look at the traditional market, and it's not a good spot. Big tech is selling off a lot. The S&P 500 is down a few percentage points. We're going to look at that. People are rightfully so. They're panicking a little bit. They think that Jerome Powell needed to cut the rates a couple months back, and he has not yet. So a lot of people are starting to say, okay, I think that Jerome probably is going to be doing a rate cut come September, which I can get behind, but we'll see how this price action plays out in the meantime. Usually, Jerome likes to wait for the market to move up before he was raising the rates, so maybe we're not going to cut into a sell-off. Maybe we're not going to do that, but we'll see. Usually Jerome cuts rates, or usually the FOMC, the Federal Reserve, I should say, cuts rates when the bubble has already popped. Well, I'm just throwing that out there. But I don't think the bubble has popped just yet when we're talking about much longer-term cycle theory. Okay, so when we look over at the weekly, like I said, you still have a green dot on Market Cipher. This is bullish. I don't think you guys can see this. I think my camera's in the way. 1 second. Let me move this for you. You can see that we have the green dot here. This is still bullish. The weekly looks good. But, guys, we need to stay above $65,000 on the weekly candle closure. And that's 2 days and 8 hours left. There's not that much time left. There really isn't that much time left to close above it. But that being said, it's only a couple $1,000s. We could swing back above it. But really, the smoking gun here is the S&P 500. And we're starting to spill over. Personally, right now, I'm buying some stocks. I think that this is a good area to start buying into some that have sold off a lot, like big tech. But there's always a chance that we start to spill over more. That being said, it is an election year, guys. Let's not forget about that. And in an election year, you usually don't see recessions start to come into play. The person that's trying to get elected doesn't want the market to look bad, and it would help the opposing candidate win the election. That's the thesis on it, okay? And usually, when you look back on history, election years, they are always positive. But there is definitely a chance that for quarter three, we chop around. I think trading sideways on the S&P 500 is definitely in the cards. And what does that mean for Bitcoin and risk-on assets? Probably not much good, guys. Not much good. It's probably going to be a little bit bearish. And, that lines up with keeping our eyes open for October. I think that is the time frame we need to be looking at here. And I do want to take another look here at the Cronos ecosystem after I get my point across here that, guys, I really do believe that we probably don't see upward price action in this next impulse wave to the upside on Bitcoin until the end of the year. I know that sounds crazy. October, November, maybe even December. But when I do say this next wave to the upside, I'm talking big impulse wave bringing us to 92,000 plus over $100,000. I think that is the target when we do get that next impulse wave to the upside. We just need to hold this level, okay? We can't come below. Can't, and talking indefinites is dangerous, but I would not like to see us come below $49,000. If that breaks, then this trend is broken. And I would say, okay, we're going to need to take a look at this a little bit deeper and look at our bearish price targets here in the midterm. And that's possible if the S&P 500 performs poorly and we start to see a market correction in the traditional market. That is possible. But that being said, until we start to see that play out, I'm not going to say there's a high probability of that. Until we start to actually see it play out. So let's take a look at the Cronos ecosystem. Right now, obviously, there's a lot of pain. The meme coins are getting hurt a lot. CAW is down. Not too bad on the day. We're actually up 8% in the past 24 hours because yesterday we sold off a decent amount. But all in all here, it's what to be expected. When you look at the meme coins, they're getting hurt. They're getting hurt. We're getting a little bit of a bounce today because we're getting a little bit of a bounce off the Bitcoin wick to the downside when you look at the daily. See, let's look at the 4 hour. They kind of well, this is good. This is good. Yeah, we came all the way down to about 62,000. That's fine. It's absolutely fine. It's crazy because the sentiment right now is extremely bearish, just because the FOMC, meaning Jerome Powell, the traditional market selling off, and really the altcoins getting absolutely wrecked. The Bitcoin dominance level is just moving it to the moon. The Bitcoin dominance is going to hit 60%, in my opinion. And we came very close recently, and I think we're going to probably break above that. So we need to be patient, guys. We need to be patient. I mean, right now, I would say we could come all the way down to 58, maybe 56,000. That's a safe level for me to say, okay, sure, we're okay. We can bounce from here. But if we close below that $56,000 on Bitcoin, I'm going to say, all right, we need to be looking at this. How much longer are we going to be trading sideways? And where are the next lower price targets, not higher price targets? If you like this type of content, guys, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. Check out some fantastic referral links we have down below. We have that Lumia Hypernode sale still going on. We're doing a giveaway for that. If you buy one in the next 6 days, we started yesterday, you have a chance at winning a free node if you buy a node. Also, there is a $5,000 sign-on bonus to Blowfin and $4,100 sign-on bonus to Femex. All you do is click the link, deposit, trade a little bit. If you want to do some high-leverage scalping right now, which is basically the only thing, in my opinion, that you should be trading right now. It's so choppy, it's dangerous. But if you want to be doing some scalping, check out those awesome links down below. Get some free money. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, we're going to see some positive price action, and it's not going to become a brutal bear. I don't even want to call it a bear market, but a sell-off, a further correction. Hopefully, we don't see that. Hopefully, we see some consolidation and a break to the upside. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think that we're going to hit below $56,000? My eyes are open. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.